I went back to the library. The creepy, spooky library, because in Scotland all our libraries are really old buildings. Hello strangers, I'm Ravenna, and I'm back once again with a library book haul. This video is going to be in two parts because I'm going to the library tomorrow to get more books out. But some of these are going back, and I want to show them before they go back. Devotion by Ros Barber. I'm reading this as part of my Silent Protagonist series. I saw it in a book haul, and I had the words Slackmutism and saw the skulls, and I thought, that's the book I want to read, so here we go. The actual skull colouring is quite similar to Stella's, so it's fitting. And it looks very Halloweeny, so aesthetics. It also has like murder in it. Oh, I thought this was a male protagonist, but it's not. April is angry, only 19, she's electively mute, accused of religiously motivated atrocities. Dr. Finlay is logging his booking, a borderline suicidal psychologist still reeling from his daughter's death. He must assess April's insanity in a world where 10 years after the deaths of Richard Dawkins' Fletcher? Moves have been made to classify religious beliefs as a form of mental illness. Both April and Finlay struggle to understand what had happened to them, sharing secrets, silence, and an ability to deal with the world around them, gently unpicking the lives of these bulking characters. You're not bulking. Yeah. Barber offers a psychological, acute, and deeply moving exploration of grief, an extraordinary novel from one of the brightest rising stars in fiction. I've never heard of one before. I love how this is set in the future, but it uses the old word for slackmutism. Slackmutism used to be called elective mutism. It's no longer, but that's what it has in the back. Elective mut. So, alternative universe. Also, does anyone really care that much about Richard Dawkins? Our book I'm reading is Lost and Gone Forever by Grecian. I'm reading this as part of a readathon. I forget which one. I'm doing lots. And this is the last book in the Rad series by Grecian, and it's set in like Victorian London after the Jack the Ripper case, you know, those murders. And, you know, this is the last book in the series. Oh, this is what Daily Express says. Shiver-inducing creepy. A racy read. Woo! It's racy! I don't know what book it's talking about, but I wouldn't have called any of the last ones racy, so... Okay, Daily Express. I really like the other books, so I'm hoping this is good. I might eventually also buy a copy of this book because I own all the other ones, but I want to read it now. I think I've talked a little bit about these books in another video. I'm not sure. I might have filmed this haul before. I have Whispers in a Graveyard by Theresa. They want me to join them. All I have to do is reach out to them. So this book has the magical words graveyard and dyslexia. So I haven't actually read many books about dyslexic characters where it's actually listed as dyslexia. Some have had it hinted, but like not that classification. I guess there's just not a lot of dyslexic characters in literature. I can't imagine why. I think I got out the kids section. Then we have Afterwalkers by Tom Becker. I hate Tom Becker. The only reason I got this book at the library is because it had a weapon on it, and one of the challenges for the reading quest was to read a book with a weapon on it. And this would have been a stretch because it's a shovel. So, I really didn't want to read fantasy, but I really hate Tom Becker. Like, he's an okay writer until Dumb Twist. The two books I've read of his have really dumb twists at the ends, which really put me off him, so he's like okay to read, but then you get to the twist. I also got For Holly by Byrne. I've read a book by her, which was really good, and that's why I picked this up, based on her alone. Laura knows the secret, she can't wait to tell, and I believe it's set in Paris, not Blackpool Tower. Yeah, it's set in Paris. So, Paris is a fun setting. Now, these are books I read. In fact, one of these books I've already hauled. But I want to talk about the format of this book, and it's going back tomorrow before I do my wrap-up. So I just, want to show it off before then. So, this is The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich, and I just want to, show off this formatting. So it's, has all these, patterns on it, which goes really well with the fact it's meant to be a diary. This is it also has this is the end pages on both sides. This is what it opens with, which isn't that cool. It's you piece your pot with the classic coffee stain. I just like the formatting of this so much. I'm just yeah. I haven't finished this yet, but I'm once I'm done this set of filming, I'm gonna go off and finish reading this, and yeah, I really like it so far. The other two books that I read and haven't shown you yet are Gotham Academy, Volume 2, Calamity, and shockingly, Gotham Academy. Welcome to Gotham Academy, Volume 1. Well, Volume 1, Welcome to Gotham Academy. So, I really like these comic books. I talked about them in my wrap-up of last month. September, I believe you call it. So, I like that book. Is really cool. Most of it's just this, the stuff in the covers. What's inside? And it's really good. There's I guess kind of a guess artist kind of thing. I'm gonna say that looks like that's out of a computer game and it's not been rendered properly. Those 90s games. There's also this is a bit different from typically what's in it. Basically, this is Gotham Academy, so it's set in the world of Batman, but it's not about Batman, but it also features Batman. He appears. It also has a man bat. So you do have your men bat-like creatures in here. It's there if you want it. Hello strangers, so I went to the library and I picked up the book I had on your sub for a long while. I hope you can't hear her. If you hear anything weird, it's Layla or my mic is possessed. I was tempted to change the battery on it, but it's working, I hope. I need an external sound device. So I went to the library and I returned 4 books. Picked up the one I had you subbed for 2 weeks ago and couldn't get up to the library because sickness and life stuff. I suppose sickness is life stuff. So yeah. So I ended up taking 3 books out. I could have taken that one out. That was some restraint. So anyway, the book I just solved was What I Couldn't Tell You by Faye Bird, and this is a book I want to read as part of my silent protagonist thing I'm doing. I'm still doing that. I just I filmed reviews and I haven't edited them and put them up. I thought this would be a good time, Halloween should be a good time to do that, so they should be coming. I just I don't know why. They'd be really quick too, so they'd be easy videos to put together. I like to make things hard for myself by consistently doing videos that are more than 20 minutes. So then I give up editing them. I also picked up Dream House by Marzia Bergling, aka a novel by Kudik Pie Matsarina. Yeah, the back of it says that her boyfriend's pretty pie. Oh, that's sad. I don't know, is anyone actually going to pick the book up just because who her boyfriend is? I don't know. To be honest, I have not heard great things about this, but I'm interested in the concept and it isn't that long. Apparently it doesn't come across written well, but it is a translation, so... I also have The Ghost of Helen Addison, the Firstly Mogging murder mystery. Somebody read this book on BookTube and said it was good, but I don't remember who did it. I don't remember who I saw read this book, but I recognised it, and it's set in Scotland, so and it's called The Ghost of, and it was like part of the Halloween section they had. So maybe that is about a ghost, maybe it's not. This is by Charles E. McGarry. So I don't know. I don't know who I saw read this. It's a crime novel. Anyway, it had a little skull on the side. I suppose you won't get that. I'm just like trying to get the face tracker to face track the skull. So this would look like a really small haul if I didn't have like a ton of books. So I currently have 9 books up from the library right now. Well, I best get to reading because I can't be bothered to go get the other ones. So this is like the mini haul. This could have been a haul by itself, but whatever. I feel weird doing a haul for something when I know I'm gonna like, I need to go and get more. Like, because I'm putting off doing an actual book buying haul because there's a book coming out on the 16th or the 18th, and I don't want to do it until I have that book. But I'm also like gonna have to go return books anyway, so whatever. Oh, these are the most recent books I got out of the library. Libraries are fun. So whereas I will see you next time, where I will be in the past. So these are some of the books I got from the library. What have you been checking out? So I will see you widows next time, where we'll have more mysteriously appearing books. Farewell. I feel like I've did that joke before, but what's a better one? Well, give me it. If you want me to throw it, you have to give it to me. Putting the ball in my lap, but not letting go. What do you guys prefer? The lit pumpkin or the candle? Those damn demons.